Hello everyone and welcome back to the techystack channel. So today we'll try to explore one more interview question. So the question is, this is a one of the RE framework. So I need to run only the one time. When I go and check in the queues, I have the multiple queues. I have 10, 20 queues, but I want to run only the one time. Okay, first of all, we'll check how the RE framework will works as of now. So when I go and check in the orchestra, I have the queues. So in these queues, I have multiple things. So I have remaining 39. So now I will try to run. So if I run that, it will go keep on going. So it will take first queue, second queue, and so on. So I put a couple of breakpoints here. I will show how it will work. So first it will go to the one breakpoint. So the breakpoint is available on the get transaction data. So now what it will do, so it will go inside. Okay, inside of this, and we have some couple of variables which already declared. Here I will go with the transaction variable is there, a transaction item is there. So I will just check the transaction item. So now it will get the queue item. It got the transaction queue item. So now I will check here out transaction item. So it has some data. Okay, now fine. So as it is, it will run end to end. And again it will, I mean, first queue it got run successfully. Now it moving to the second queue. So if I want to check right now the counter, so just I will go to variables, and you can see one variable which is called transaction number. Just copy and paste into the immediate window, and you can hit enter. You can check now the transaction item is 2. So previous the transaction item is 1. Okay, now I will run until 3. Okay, so now the second transaction got also successfully completed, and now I will check the transaction item. Okay, now this is a transaction item 3. So right now, it run only for the 2 cases, but my agenda is I need to run only the one time. Okay, if I want to run one time, what is the only one step we need to change? So just stop this automation and go to this in transaction, I mean, get transaction workflow is not just open this. Once you've gone inside, just take one if condition activity. So just drag and drop, and already we have this in transaction item now. Just type in transaction, we can see this. So in transaction item is equals to 1, and whatever the activity get transaction item now, keep inside of if condition. So now what it will do now, so it will just check only the transaction item is 1, then it will come and pick this transaction item. So I will put breakpoint here, one more breakpoint I will put here, and I go back to the main and I will run. So before running it will come now, here also one breakpoint is there. So we'll check. Now it will run only for the one transaction. So let me run, click on the continue, and it stops here. Now I will check the transaction. So right now my transaction is 1. So I need to run only the one time. So if I getting the second time, it won't run. So now I will run this. So it take this transaction item. Now I will check this in transaction. Let me check here. Apartments. Okay, out transaction item is there. Out transaction item. So in out transaction item, I have this data. So now it will run only the first time. Let me run this. So now first transaction item is done. Now it moved the second transaction, not this. So we can check here. Now the number is 2. For number 2, it won't run. It will stop the bot. So just I'm moving to the step into method. So you can check here. So now it won't come inside of this line. So it will come outside of this, and it won't get the any queue items. So basically, if you got any queue item, by default it will get to the blank data. Now you can check here. So it not come to the inside, and it have the blank data. So when I check this transaction item, so it have the null. So when I click on the continue, so automatically the bot will stop. So this is a method how we can do this. So just go to transaction, get transaction data, and add the one if condition. So just add this if condition and give this transaction number is equals to 1. So when the transaction number is 1, that time only it will fetch that queue. So fetch that queue and it will got it. So if you getting for the second iteration, it won't fetch the queue. Basically, if it is there is no queues, automation, I mean automatically the REFramework will stop. So this is the way how we can actually this. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it,
Make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn off notifications so you never miss an upload.